Beneath the relentless Arizona sun, nestled in the heart of the desert, lies the whispering echoes of a forgotten dream, Goldfield. Today, Goldfield is a phantom of its former self, a town that time seems to have forgotten, a ghost town cradled in the arid cradle of the Arizona desert, where the only residents are dust and memories. The weather-beaten buildings stand as stoic sentinels, their silence echoing with tales of a time when Goldfield was a bustling epicenter of the gold rush. Goldfield's silence is profound, punctuated only by the occasional creak of a weathered door or the rustle of the desert wind. The once vibrant streets where prospectors and miners once roamed are now deserted, the echoes of laughter and camaraderie replaced by the eerie quietude. Goldfield's structures, though worn by time and weather, remain standing, each a testament to the dreams and determination of those who once called this place home. The saloon, once filled with boisterous laughter and the clinking of glasses, now stands silent. The gambling hall where fortunes were made and lost on the turn of a card is now only a shell of its former glory. The opera house, once resplendent with music and merriment, is now a silent spectre. Yet amidst the desolation there's a certain beauty that surrounds Goldfield. The crumbling facades of the buildings, the abandoned mining equipment and the sun-bleached artifacts all paint a picture of a bygone era. They speak of a time when the promise of gold lured thousands to the desert, of dreams that shimmered brighter than the desert sun, and of a community that thrived amidst the harsh conditions. As you wander through the silent streets of Goldfield, you can't help but feel a connection to the past. You can almost hear the excited whispers of the miners, see the glint of gold in their eyes, and feel the palpable energy that once filled the air. Goldfield stands silent and desolate, a haunting testament to the transience of fortune. Yet, the spirit of the Old West lives on in this ghost town, a poignant reminder of the dreams, the determination, and the relentless pursuit of gold that once defined this corner of Arizona. In 1892, Goldfield was more than a ghost town. It was a beacon of golden promise, a magnet for those daring enough to chase their dreams. It all began with the discovery of rich veins of gold tucked beneath the arid landscape of Arizona. This unexpected find sparked a feverish rush as prospectors from far and wide descended upon the desolate region like a swarm of locusts. The barren land, once devoid of life, was suddenly abuzz with activity. The lure of gold was so irresistible that they braved the harsh desert conditions, their hearts ablaze with dreams of striking it rich. In no time, a bustling town sprung up, christened Goldfield after its golden bounty. It was as if a desert flower had bloomed overnight, its petals unfurling to reveal a vibrant heart pulsating with life. From a scattering of tents, Goldfield morphed into a thriving community. Ramshackle saloons, boisterous gambling halls, and opulent opera houses mushroomed, catering to the growing population. By 1898, the town's population had soared to a staggering 20,000, even surpassing Phoenix, the territorial capital. Goldfield was no longer a mere mining town. It had become a beacon of prosperity, a testament to the transformative power of gold. Life in Goldfield during the gold rush was nothing short of exhilarating. The air was heavy with anticipation, the streets hummed with activity, and the saloons echoed with the raucous laughter of miners celebrating their fortune. It was a place where dreams were born, fortunes were made, and lives were forever changed. Yet beneath the surface glamour, there was a darker side to this golden era. Lawlessness was rampant, as was the case in most mining towns of the Wild West. Gunfights were not uncommon, and gambling often led to deadly disputes. This was the price they paid for their dreams, a harsh reality masked by the glimmer of gold. Goldfield at its zenith was a microcosm of the Wild West, a stage where dreams, greed and lawlessness danced in a chaotic ballet. The Golden Rush had transformed a ghost town into a vibrant community, but as we'll see, this golden age was not destined to last. Gold was king in Goldfield, and its rule was absolute. The glint and glimmer of this precious metal dictated the rhythms of the town, its pulse beating in time with the swing of the miner's pick. During the height of the gold rush, mines like Ajax, Mohawk and Jumbo were more than mere pinpricks in the earth. They were the lifeblood of Goldfield, their veins rich with golden promise. Each mine was a beacon of prosperity, their riches transforming the lives of those fortunate enough to stake a claim. Overnight, penniless prospectors became wealthy beyond their wildest dreams, their newfound affluence reflected in the opulent opera houses, lavish saloons, and grand gambling halls that dotted the town. Goldfield was a place where champagne flowed as freely as water, and the clatter of gold nuggets on a poker table was as common as the caw of a crow. Yet, this wealth was not without its dark side. Goldfield was a town of contrasts, a place where the line between law and lawlessness was as fine as a gold thread. The clanging slot machines and the roars of drunken revelries were often punctuated by the crack of a gunshot, as disputes over claims turned deadly. And for every tale of a miner striking it rich, there were countless stories of fortunes lost, of dreams shattered as quickly as they had been formed. In the end, Goldfield was more than a town. It was a testament to the power of dreams, a place where men and women dared to imagine a life of prosperity and chased it with all their might. Amid the clanging of slot machines and the roars of drunken revelries, dreams shimmered brighter than the desert sun. Yet, as we'll see in the next scene, even the brightest dreams can fade when reality comes knocking at the door. But like all dreams, Goldfield's golden dream was destined to end. The town's pulse began to falter as the veins of gold in the belly of the Arizona soil ran dry. The once bountiful deposits dwindled, leaving only the more challenging, deeper veins that were costly and difficult to extract. The mines that once spewed forth golden prosperity began to whisper of a decline. Ajax, Mohawk, Jumbo, they became symbols of a fading era, their once thriving tunnels echoing with the silence of depleted riches. The gold rush, like a desert storm, was intense but short-lived. As the gold disappeared, so did the prospectors. The tide of fortune-seekers that once flooded the town began to ebb. Gone were the hopeful miners, the risk-taking entrepreneurs, the thrill-seeking gamblers. The saloons grew quiet, the gambling machines fell silent, and the opera houses stood empty. The town that had once exceeded even Phoenix in population was rapidly losing its inhabitants. The boomtown that had thrived on the promise of gold began to wither under the harsh Arizona sun. The tents that once sprouted like desert flowers were taken down. The ramshackle saloons and boisterous gambling halls closed their doors, and the opulent opera houses were left to the mercy of the elements. Goldfield, the town christened after its golden promise, was left bereft. The dream of striking it rich, of a life of prosperity and adventure, was replaced by the harsh reality of a ghost town. The echoes of laughter, gunshots, and clinking glasses were replaced by the eerie silence of abandonment. The town's decline was swift and unrelenting. By 1908, the exodus was in full swing, and by 1920, Goldfield was a mere shell of its former self. By 1920, Goldfield was a mere spectre of its former self, a ghost town echoing with the faded dreams of a bygone era. The once bustling streets were now eerily quiet, the once thriving community now a ghost town, a haunting reminder of the fleeting nature of dreams. Today, Goldfield is a haunting reminder of the fickle nature of fortune. A town that once pulsed with life now stands silent, its once bustling streets echoing with the whispers of a bygone era. Yet amid the dust and decay, Goldfield's spirit remains unbroken, a testament to the indomitable human spirit that dared to dream. Goldfield today is a place of preservation and remembrance. The once glistening gold mines now serve as time capsules, their dark depths holding the stories of those who dared to chase the glittering promise of gold. The town's history has been meticulously preserved, with many of the original buildings standing as silent witnesses to the passage of time. The saloons, once filled with raucous laughter and the clinking of glasses, now serve as museums. The opera house, where dreams were spun in golden notes, stands as a monument to the cultural richness of the era. The brothel, a symbol of the town's darker side, is now a reminder of the harsh realities faced by many women during the gold rush. Goldfield's allure extends beyond its ghostly charm. It's a place where history comes alive, where visitors can walk in the footsteps of the miners, gamblers, and dreamers who once called this place home. The town hosts reenactments of gunfights and cowboy shows, offering a glimpse into the lawless Wild West era. Yet, Goldfield is more than a mere tourist attraction. It's a living history lesson, a stark reminder of the fleeting nature of wealth and the enduring value of community. It teaches us that dreams, like the desert sun, can burn bright and fade away, but the memories they leave behind can last forever. As we bid farewell to Goldfield, we carry with us the echoes of its past, a poignant reminder that all that glitters is not gold. Until next time, remember to explore, learn and imagine.